Right, no, I love that, that was great. All right. Yeah, moved on. Okay, so the next one, so now we're gonna negotiate a counter offer. So this is the one on page 22. Okay, so this is the one where you get to decide, Deborah, if you wanna be the buyer's agent or the listing agent. And I'm actually gonna, I'm gonna do it with Terry, since I put you through the ringer, right, and you go both directions.
That's okay, that's good.
You didn't normally have to do that, but I was like, let's play it out. I mean, that's how we do it, right? That was very more real life, like, okay, now I have this, let me go here, right? Like you were doing the negotiations with both sides, so that was awesome. Did you get any other ahas from that, other than you practice?
Well, I can see how people want to shoot the messenger.
Yes.
But you just have to play cool because it's emotional, and you don't need to be emotional.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Absolutely, and you're, you can't take on their. You have to be the calm in the storm, right?
Well, I was afraid she was going to yell at me.
Really?
Yeah, just because.
Deborah was?
Yeah, because I'm just thinking of some crotchety old man who wants $350.
Like that crappy carpet. You said my carpet was ugly, and I could tell in your voice that you said that.
You're like, my carpet's not ugly. I'm gonna have you be the opposite, just because I put Aaron through the ringer. Oh, okay. So I own the house. You're doing the counter offer. It's a buyer, and
I'm
you're doing
get
22.
to own the house?
No, we're doing 22.
Oh, so I'm going to be the
What am
listing
I?
agent?
You can be the listing agent or the buyer's agent. We're negotiating a counter offer. So read through that
I'm
one,
gonna be the
and then we'll
buyer's
go
agent.
through that one.
Okay,
You want to be the buyer's agent?
Okay.
So we're negotiating a counter offer this time. If we end up, if Nicole flies off the handle and has you come bring it to somebody, then Aaron will step in as a buyer or seller. I like that because it gives you very real world, like, oh, like you're very much in the middle of like, I make this work because I know this party wants it to work, right?
Yeah.
Plus, we didn't know the scenario of your other offers.
It's hard is sometimes there's a difference between dated and just ugly. Because my bathroom I live in right now is not dated. It's just not my taste.
Yeah. That can be, that can be a point of negotiation.
So let's use the same pricing that we used on the last one.
I just want to read your role too, so.
340,
Do I need to read hers in order to get insight of what to do? It's not like I would have insight.
Yeah. No, you don't need to.
Okay.
Okay. Makes it up from the property and the seller's agent says.
So this is the counter offer. I've already made an offer. Okay.
Yep.
And so I'm first?
No, I'm first. I'm the
'Cause you're-
buyer's agent.
Okay,
I'm
so you've
calling
given
you.
me an offer, and I've already told you that it's pretty low.
I must warn you, I've gotten several offers and your offer's pretty low.
Right, so she told you that, okay.
So, we want to make a counter offer, but we're pretty much at the top of our price range. There's a lot of work that needs to be done, updating the kitchen, the master bathroom. Tell me what's important to your seller.
I would say the escrow, timing, we need to be done in 45 days.
And the other offers that you've gotten, can you tell me what they are?
I
So
can
I don't
just
waste
tell
our
you,
time?
I can tell you that yours is not competitive, and I still have one on the table.
Are they over offer price or over the asking price?
No, they're not over asking.
Okay, can you tell me if they're requesting any upgrades for those prices?
I'm not going
Are they the other offers? I'm still questioning you about those offers.
Okay. I really can't say.
Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna see what I can do. He wants to be out of there in 45 days, we'll give him that. If I can get a concession on the price, so I can do some upgrading to the kitchen, if he can maybe come down $20,000, so I can do some kitchen and master bedroom changes, and I'll pay for the rest. I just really can't cover those costs as well as give you full price, and I'm willing to close in 45 days if you give me those concessions.
Let's put it in writing and I'll present it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Cool.
Okay, so,
Yeah.
now you got it in writing. I'm offering 20,000 under.
Okay, and then I'm
Asking.
presenting to her.
I think you're giving it to Nicole.
Oh,
Nicole's the
Yeah.
owner.
There have been multiple offers. The other offers were still standing, but the timing may not work. Okay, got it.
And she won't tell me what the offers were.
And the latest offer is lower than the asking price. You have let the buyer's agent know. I must warn you that we have gotten several offers, and your offer is pretty low. Okay.
I might have missed it, but did you ask her, like, what is most important to the seller?
I said, what's most important to the
Okay,
seller?
and she said 45
closing,
days.
45
There's a
days.
job.
Okay, now I remember.
there's a job transfer involved.
Okay.
Got it.
Yeah,
Right.
so I said, okay, we'll give you the 45 if you, and I tried to find out what the prices were and if any of the other offers included updating or,
Right.
Yeah, you were good.
so,
Yeah, no, I think you asked great questions.
See which ones I'm not sure of.
20,000 under asking price
How much is
in
it?
45 days. Well, I'm just,
Too high.
maybe
Okay.
there's no price.
All right, you
I'm
want me
just
to
going
be the seller?
20,000 under, yeah. So Terry's presenting you that
So,
offer.
okay, so, I just spoke to the buyer's agent and, they're willing to come up, they've presented an offer, they're holding out still for some of the upgrades that they wanna do. But they came up significantly, you're within $20,000 of asking price and the 45-day escrow is perfect for their terms.
So they're offering us 45-day escrow and 20,000 under asking. And
Yes.
What's the other offer we have?
It's not in the scenario, we
Not
don't
in
know.
here.
We
Just
just
give
know
it to
that
me.
it came up. We know she
Yeah.
came up. Maybe she offered under 50.
You know, work for a seller.
50.
So is it a higher offer?
It's a higher offer.
But they're not giving me my 45 days.
They're giving you your 45 days.
No,
We
the
came
other,
up-
if there's a
ones, yeah.
second one, we have to know what it is,
I don't
because
know.
we're the seller. Make it up.
Oh, the other one, what does it say about it? The timing might not work out. And remember,
Yeah.
the other one, they need 90 days, and
They need 90 days,
your
but,
job starts in 45. You need to be there.
yeah, I do need to be there. And I really can't carry two mortgages. And they came up, so they're 20,000 under asking, but the other offer is, let's say, 10,000 under asking. So it's $10,000 for 45 days. That's a lot of mortgage to pay.
What's more important to you? $10,000 or wrapping this thing up and starting your new life?
Good question. I like that question.
Mm-hmm. That's good.
That's a good question.
That's a hard question to
Visualize.
answer.
I like it.
Visualize the other side.
Sold. Well done.
Oh, good job,
Very good.
Tara.
Okay.
Got it.
I'd have gone up another 5 if he'd have come back again.
Oh,
Hey,
I
that
should have
was-
said that. I should have said, we can go back and split the difference.
And that happens a lot.
Or-
So,
Mhm.
okay, so for example,
Just for-
I'm gonna give you guys an example of a scenario that I